Hello everyone, another gloomy day in Plymouth, so I've had to set up a lamp over the top of these figures, so I hope it comes out alright. But these are the latest figures to come off my paint desk. They are plastic figures from Warlord games. They're a box of married Zulus, and as you may be aware, I'm slowly building up a Zulu army to replay Walk's Drift. Getting closer and closer now, and I thought I'd complete the army with plastic figures, because the metal ones, it's just getting far too heavy and it's been far too expensive, so Warlord's Zulus are the perfect solution. They're fine figures. I'm perfectly happy with them. Oh, I've put them on, by the way, I've put them down on my newly created Savannah mat, because I think it was Lance Boyle was talking about how he felt that teddy bear fur might make it difficult to stand figures on. So this is a demonstration of how much the fur flattens down, really, because these are very light figures and they stand without any problem on this mat. That's just an aside. Yeah, so I do have some issues with Warlord Zulus, nothing major. As I said I did a review once on their unmarried Zulus, and the headgear on those was far too elaborate. They had far too many feathers and headdresses and so on. And I said at the time that I would have liked them to have a few more bare heads. And what Warlord have done is the complete opposite with this box set, that none of them have any kind of headdress, apart from the figure at the front, the Induna, which is a separate matter I'll talk about in a moment. Yeah, they all have bare heads with the head ring. I think it's called the Isidodlo, something like that, to signify the fact that they were married. But to me it would have made much more sense to give some of the feathered heads to these more senior warriors, because they were marks of distinction and attributes of bravery and so on. So what I might do with the next set, I've still got lots of spare heads from the unmarried Zulus, so the next box of these I make up, I might put some on and experiment a little bit with a bit of chopping and changing. Yeah, but apart from that, they're fine. I had one spear that snapped, and I didn't know how to fix that, really, because it meant either taking the entire arm off and wrecking what I'd painted so far, or trying to glue it back on. And in the end I glued it on and then positioned it on the stand so that where it was a little bit vulnerable was protected by another warrior's shield, so I'm unlikely to push down on it or snap it off again, but it was a little bit precarious. Yeah, and the only other thing I did want to say is that same thing as I said on the earlier video, if you watched it, I am completely baffled as to why Warlord include a metal Induna figure in each box set. I mean, it's this chap at the front. It's a lovely figure. It's from Empress. I've got loads of them now, because why is it necessary to put one in, you know, have a box of 32 figures and have an Induna per 32 figures, especially as they are designed to play with black powder rules. You don't need that many commanders, and especially there's no variation at all, so you don't need multiple versions of this figure. But anyway, I suppose you just treat it as a free figure. I don't know. Yeah, and that's it, really. I might take the camera off the stand in a moment and just give you a little bit of a closer view. But other than that, thanks for watching. Bye for now.